Another decision that President Obama has made has to do with Osama bin Laden. It's become politicized, some say, by a campaign ad in which President Clinton appeared. How would you characterize that ad, and do you believe it was a politicization of the president's decision that was unfair and should not have been done?
Well, as I said at the time, when the announcement was made about Osama bin Laden having been killed, I congratulated the president and the intelligence community, as well as, of course, SEAL Team 6 for their extraordinary valor in carrying out this direction. So I acknowledge the president's success and think he has every right to take credit for him having ordered that attack. But at the same time, I think it was very disappointing for the president to try and make this a political item by suggesting that I wouldn't have ordered such a raid. Of course I would have. Any American, any thinking American would have ordered exactly the same thing. But of course you give the president the credit for the fact that he did so.
How do you know you would have? Because within that room at the time of that decision, evidently people who were there say there was an argument not to do it that way, to do it a different way. And it may have come from the Secretary of Defense or even the Secretary of State, but there was differences, and that's what making the decision difficult and gutsy.
Well, you can look at the different military options, but clearly if you've identified where Osama bin Laden is, the United States of America is going to take action to capture him or kill him. And that was the right action to be taken. That was the right course to be taken. We haven't heard all the different military options there were. I imagine we will by the time this is all finished. But of course, the right course was to assassinate, execute Osama bin Laden, and that's precisely what happened. And I congratulate the president for doing so. And I'm confident that, of course, I would have taken exactly the same decision. And the idea to try and politicize this, and to say, oh, President Obama would have done it one way, Mitt Romney would have done it another, is really disappointing. Let's not make the capture or killing of Osama bin Laden a politically divisive event. There are plenty of differences between President Obama and myself, but let's not make up ones based on, well, he might not have done this. It's disappointing, and it's unfortunate, and I think it's taking an event that really brought America together. That was the culmination of a lot of work by a lot of people, an enormous sacrifice, and some people who put their lives very much on the line. Yeah. Let's not use this as a political football.
And that's what the president is doing in his campaign team.
I think them taking credit for the right decision is entirely appropriate. I think trying to attack me on that basis is disappointing and the wrong course.
The campaign is